Here at UNCW, the freshmen have at least one struggle in common with every other freshman college in the U.S. The freshman 15. Many have heard of the myth before they enter college. Many have gone through articles and presentations on how to avoid the freshman 15, and they all include the same guidelines. Eat healthy, exercise regularly, develop good sleeping patterns, and avoid junk food. However, freshmen at UNCW are still experiencing the same problems with weight gain every year. Today we ask upperclassmen to look back on their freshman year and explain why the freshman 15 has caught everyone's attention over and over.
How much weight would you say you gained freshman year?
Freshman year, probably, I don't feel like at the beginning of the year I was this way, and at the end of the year I was like 10 pounds over. I feel like I fluctuated a lot. I'd probably say at my highest I probably reached about 140, which was probably 10 pounds.
Okay.
I'm not 140 now.
Oh.
By the way.
Okay, that's good. Living so close to the beach, do you feel pressured to keep in shape?
Yep. Definitely.
Why?
Because, I mean, you don't want to be like the fat girl at the beach.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be the fat, pale girl that everybody drags along to the beach just because she has a great personality.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be her. How much would you say you worked out or went to the gym freshman year?
None, pretty much.
Okay.
Slim to none.
Slim to none.
Maybe once every 3 months. In all honesty, once every 3 months, yeah.
What's your favorite exercise routine at the gym?
Leaving. Without a doubt. Probably either walking or jogging around the track or the elliptical.
Yeah.
Or the rowing machine.
Too.
The rowing machine's good.
Yeah. Do you go to the gym a lot now that you're a sophomore?
No, I've definitely been more, but since I didn't go at all, it's really not that big of a change. Like,
Right.
I definitely need to go more, but
Okay.
baby steps.
Alright, James, looking back on freshman year, did you go to, like, exclusively to WAG? Or was
I went to Wagner Hall, like, for the majority of my time, but, you know, I went to the Hawks Nest, and Dubs wasn't open when I was a freshman, so it was mainly WAG and Hawks Nest.
Yeah. When you went to WAG, what did you mostly eat?
I tried to balance it out, but, you know, there's always that pizza's like the first thing when you get in there, so it's pretty tempting, but I try to balance it out with maybe like an entree and then like a salad afterwards, or maybe a bowl of fruit.
Yeah. Do you think the school was at fault for having so much food at WAG, just having a lot of food out, and kind of you don't know what to do, so you just eat a lot because there's so much of it?
I mean, the school's providing it, but I mean it's really your choice what you eat, and I mean if you're hungry you're gonna eat a lot, but I guess if you kind of temper how like when you go to WAG and all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah, but I can definitely see where you guys are coming from, that the school is at fault.
Yeah.
That's for some part anyway.
On January 25, 2010, UNCW health educator Tricia Schleicher gave nutritional advice and insight into the freshman 15 at a press conference in Bear Hall Monday afternoon. The most recurring tidbit she gave, a balance of healthy and unhealthy choices.
That's a great question. Incoming freshmen, some of the big key factors that we really point out when people are coming in at UNCW or any school for that matter is balance, moderation, variety, and activity. As long as you are eating healthy, you're making wise choices, you're balancing your diet with healthy and non-healthy, and you're eating in correct portion sizes, as well as staying active, that's the big piece to it. So as long as you're not going crazy on that free-for-all buffet, you're going to be okay. I always encourage people to make sure that half of their plates or their sandwiches or whatever it may be is loaded with fruits and vegetables. You can't go wrong with fruits and vegetables. So this is what half of your plate should look like. A quarter of your plate should be a starch about the size of your fist. The other quarter portion of your plate should be a lean protein about the size of the palm of your hand. So as long as you're generally about 80% of the time choosing healthy, lean options as far as meats and dairies go and covering your plates with fruits and vegetables, can. Again, it comes all down to balance and moderation. Generally, you will see when people have high consumption of liquor, beer, wine, whatever it may be, they tend to lose inhibition in a variety of choices in their lives, but it often comes with the late night snacking, indulging in foods that they probably wouldn't choose to eat normally, and also kind of losing track of how much they're eating. So if you're balancing your calories as far as alcohol and your nutrition goes, you may be okay. But very rarely do we actually see students not eating unhealthy things when they're drinking. That's a good question. Again, every single person's body is going to be different. The general recommendations from the Surgeon General for health benefits, mainly meaning kind of steady weight maintenance, you're not going to lose, you're not going to gain, but for health benefits, the Surgeon General recommends 30 minutes of physical activity on most days of the week. I say between 4 and 5, maybe 6, for 30 minutes of activity. Now that could be gardening or walking, something that is getting your heart rate up, but you're still able to carry on a conversation. Now for weight loss, again, it's going to depend on that person, their height, their weight, their sex, how hard they're actually working. But for weight loss, generally, it is between 45 and 90 minutes, depending on the goals that you're looking for most days of the week again. And those are the Surgeon General's recommendations. But if someone who is looking for weight loss, we do recommend you to meet with either me, the health educator, or Alice, our dietitian, to really figure out your energy needs. Because every single one of you in here, it would be different.
Although the Freshman 15 does not always prove to be true for every person, it is still a cautionary warning to all students of any age and class standing that the right foods, exercise, sleep, and diet are essential to a healthier you.